if your hands don't do all of this when you put lotion on, they still gonna be ashy. So hey Determined Beauts, what's up? I'm back again with another video for y'all, and I'm sure you can tell by the title what this video is gonna be today. Quick disclaimer, gotta put this out here. I don't need no one coming for me in the comments about my tattoos. The pictures suck because I had my little sister take them, because majority of them I cannot take by myself. So I quote unquote did her best or whatever. And another thing is, majority or pretty much most of my tattoos, I do want to get them touched up. Probably not somewhere here in Minnesota, probably somewhere more exclusive, honestly, later on in life. But we'll get into that. So yes, this video is gonna be my tattoos and piercings video. Let's get started. Maybe we'll do piercings first because they're not that exciting, but I'm just going to include them in here anyway. So if you've watched my 50 random facts about me, I'll insert something you can click on to watch it. Watch this video first and go and watch that video if you want to know a little bit more about me. But basically I have 12 piercings currently, all in all. I have 2 nose piercings and I have 5 piercings in each ear. So let's start with my ears first. So my first piercing I got when I was a kid, when I was a baby, of course. My second one I got as a birthday gift. I went to Claire's when I was like 12 or 13. I went to Claire's with my best friend and her stepdad. And oh, before I continue this story, can we just get into my hair real quick? I don't got the braids anymore. Can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, I don't got braids anymore. I got like, they're supposed to be goddess fox locks, but they just kind of look like fox locks because it was a whole ordeal with me doing this hairstyle. This is my new look for now. But back to my story. So yes, my second piercing I got at Claire's, 12 or 13ish. You know, piercings, they hurt for a while. Cleaning process is the most irritating part about piercings, I would say. So I got that. Started to get a little addicted now. My cousin came to live with me in 9th grade, and me and her, us as a duo, we was crazy. I don't know. I think she brought up the whole piercing thing, and then I am such an addictive person. Listen, now I'm addictive. I have all these piercings in my ear. So listen, I think she had maybe pierced her ear or something. And then she had pierced mine, so I think, no, sorry. I got my 3rd piercing done at Walmart, and they're not equal, and it irritates my soul. One ear is like all the piercings align, and then the other ear, they pierced it too close, so like they align, but it's not like a neat straight line, so that's annoying. My cousin pierced my 4th piercing for me, actually. She did that one with did she do it with the earring? I think she did it with the earring. That's how she was doing everybody. She was the piercing person in 9th grade at my school. Everyone was going to her. Even my best friend got her ears pierced by her too, I believe. But yeah, my cousin pierced my 4th piercing. And my cousin did my 5th and 6th. I used to have both my cartilages pierced. Now it's only 1 and 1 because one closed, sadly. And so she did 3 of my piercings, actually, which is crazy. She used an earring, and then also we were so crazy. My cousin pierced my nose, and she used like a hair needle for that one. No. And she pierced my lip too. The lip piercing is gone, and the nose piercing, I think it was on the same side, on my right side, as I have my 2 piercings here. Yeah, so crazy. And let me tell you a funny story about why I keep smiling when I'm telling this story. It's because like I live with my mom and my stepdad, and my mom's the type of person, I feel like she notices things, but she just don't like confrontation. She's just gonna pretend like she don't see something, okay? We're in 9th grade, our lips are pierced and our nose are pierced, and they don't go for stuff like that. But she never said nothing. Like, we was chilling for some months having these piercings, and they never said nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure my mom saw it. Like, she'd be talking us in our face and stuff, or like we'd be trying to hide it and stuff, but I'm sure she's not dumb. She saw it, but she never said nothing, you know, so we thinking coast is clear, okay? Stupid. Until one day, my real dad, my biological dad, we had went to my sister's house on his side. I went to visit my sister. Everything was cool, car ride cool. My dad didn't notice nothing either. I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool. Coast is clear, coast is clear. So I chilled at my sister's house, everything. Then no one say nothing to me until now my dad's cousin came over, okay? He didn't say nothing to me either. So the time when his cousin was leaving, he had left out, he had said bye and everything, and he had left. Then he came back in the house and he said, and watching, what are you doing with those piercings, that piercing in your nose and your lip? Bruh. Listen. That was like the most annoyingest thing. Then my dad realized that he was tight about it. He's like, your mom didn't notice you had this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, no, she never said nothing to me. So then my dad, being him, literally took me to my house, rang the doorbell, came in, told my parents at home that I have these piercings, and then that's how my cousin got in trouble too. We all got in trouble. And my mom said, no, we didn't know they had this. Blah, blah. So every now and again, my mom would be checking our faces to see if we had them. Of course, we would have them, and we'd just be taking them out and stuff. So I went through all of that ordeal. But the earrings, that doesn't really matter. It was just the fact that we had the lip piercing and the nose piercing when I was 15. So eventually I think I took that out. And then when I was 18 or 19, I actually went and I got my nose pierced. And I didn't know if I want to just, I'm really big on even numbers. If you guys haven't seen my other video, my 50 random facts about my video, I'll link it up in the cards again. Yeah, so I'm really big on even numbers, so I knew for sure I didn't want just one piercing. And I was scrolling through nose piercing, and I saw a picture of a girl who had a stud and a hoop. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And that's literally what I did. So I literally went to the piercing place, the tattoo shop, where they did piercings, and the same day I got my it was both studs first, and then when the one pierced, the second one healed, then I could put a hoop in it. So, pain wise for that, so we'll do a pain scale 0 to 10. I do not have a high pain tolerance at all. I'm a baby. Shots scare me, needles scare me. We'll get into that. But pain wise, the first one, because you know they can pierce both at the same time, so the first of anything, the first reactions, like, because you don't know what to expect, wasn't so bad. But the second one, that hurt, like maybe like a 6 or 7 if I can remember correctly. And what else? I had the worst experience with my nose piercing. There was a time where I think I have gotten a keloid. There was a time where my piercing had sunk into my nose or something, and I could not take it out. And let me tell you, the most traumatic thing, I had to go right back to the piercing shop. This was like months after, maybe close to a year-ish of me having it maybe. And I could not get that piercing out. I think it was my second hole where the hoop is in now. But this was maybe prior to getting the hoop. It was stuck. So literally, cringeworthy. The lady had to like yank it out of my nose. Literally yanked the piercing out because it was stuck. So traumatic. That one, I think I cried some tears. I was not gonna lie, I cried some tears. I don't think I'm gonna get any more piercings in high school. I did want to get my hips pierced and my back dimples pierced. I do have back dimples because there's a girl in my high school who had both of those. I thought that was so cute, and I was really planning on getting those. But one, I'm very scary, and then two, I realized, like, watching, what if one day you really got used to the bathroom and you're wearing jeans and stuff and that shit just yanked right out? Like, that traumatized me. The thought of that traumatized me. So I was like, nah, we're not doing that. So I got my ears, my lip, my nose. That's all the piercing I ever had in my life. Will never get a lip piercing again. I don't think it was that cute on me, actually. I'm content with the piercings I have. I did want a tragus piercing, but I'm really big on even numbers, and I never seen anyone have 2 tragus piercings, so I'm not gonna start that trend. So now we'll move on to tattoos. And the crazy thing is, I never thought in my life, in a million years, watching will ever get tattoos, and I have 5 now because I'm low-key addicted to them. But anyways, that's another story. Yeah, in high school, it's like I would never get a tattoo. Not like downing people who has tattoos, because they're beautiful, you know. But as for me, so to speak, I never thought I would get a tattoo, because I would always think like I'm so indecisive, which is true. So I was keeping that in mind. Like, what if I get something one day and then I don't like it anymore, and then I'm stuck with it, because then I have to do like tattoo removal and all that jazz. So I was like, I would never get a tattoo. Well, I don't know if you guys know, I did say in a video, I'm not sure which video, but I am a nurse. So after my nursing school journey, it has really changed me, opened my eyes to things, and I really wanted to encapsulate that experience somehow, other than of course being a nurse and passing my boards, right? And I got a tattoo to capitalize that journey that I went through. It was a very strenuous, hard journey actually, and I'll probably make another video on what I went through during nursing school, because it wasn't easy. And yeah, I got a tattoo to symbolize that journey. And actually, the tattoo I was supposed to get to symbolize that journey was a poem I wrote in high school. I have my poem book here. It's all beat up and stuff. Let me find the poem. I should have found the poem.
2 hours later.
So I wrote this. It's crazy. I wrote this poem June 5th, 2013. And you can't see the writing, but it's right here. See, this is my first time using this camera, y'all. Okay. June 5th, 2013. This is my ugly handwriting. We're not going to get into that. But, so this poem is a poem I wrote that I want to put on me if I was to ever get a tattoo. Because I feel like this kind of like speaks to my life and my life journey. So I'll read it to y'all. Don't no one try to steal my poem and get a tattoo on them, okay? This is my, like, that's my biggest fear. That's why I don't share my poems really with people, because I'd be so afraid like people might steal my work, as if it's like the best out there, which I know it's not. But I'm just like, I feel like just as a artist of any sort, whether you write, you make music, or whatever you do, you don't want people to steal something you created, right? So, but I'll let y'all hear it, okay? So this, it says, the title will be She Walks. So she walks flawlessly on the sweet rose petals that seek unto the life before her, full of mysteries she has to entail, tears and pain she'll have to endure, problems and solutions she'll have to unravel, and happiness and love she'll get to hold sacred forever. It's supposed to be the first tattoo I was supposed to ever have in my life, and it's going to go on my right side on my ribs. I'm still going to get that one day when I lose my belly fat, which is going to come very soon. You guys are going to, well, gyms are closed. I was going to say gym vlogs, but yesterday the governor closed the gyms and stuff. We're going to have to be working out at home somehow. But once my stomach's on flat, listen, that's the first motherfucking tattoo I'm getting, okay? Period. So yes, that was supposed to be my first tattoo. But I told myself, if your stomach's not flat, you're not getting it. And guess what? My stomach's not flat, so I didn't get it. So my first tattoo is actually a Bible verse, or maybe like a paraphrasing of a Bible verse or Bible scripture, I guess is what you would say. So basically my first tattoo is a Bible scripture, and it says, God promises to make something good out of the storms that bring devastation to your life. Romans 8:28. And I really love that paraphrasing, or however you want to call it. I really loved it. Like, I just feel like that spoke so much to me. Like, I can break it down for y'all. So the part where it says God promises to make something good, which was for me becoming a nurse, getting through nursing school. So God promises to make something good out of storms that bring devastation to your life. I went through I went through family health problems, just staying sane in nursing school, staying motivated, not seeing family, not seeing my best friend, not seeing my boyfriend at the time, like, and those were my worlds, you know, like, I'm so family oriented, people oriented in terms of my loved ones and stuff, and having to not see him as much as I would, or even my dad's my best friend too, like, not being able to see them as much as I used to, like, that really took a toll on me. So I went through so much things during nursing school, and so just being able to come on top and, like, succeeding and becoming a nurse, that was major for me, you know, like, that's part of my story now. So I just wanted something that showed that, you know, and so I got that tattoo, my first tattoo ever. My best friend came with me. She is funny. So we was gonna go to Miami, and she had gotten a tattoo, and I was thinking about tossing and turning if I wanted one, because I'm afraid of needles. I don't have a high pain tolerance at all. I don't even like getting shots at the doctor's office or blood work done, honestly. I literally, every time I gotta get a shot, I gotta mentally prepare myself. Like, I'm in there, like, this is the arm that gets all the shots. This is the strong arm, my right arm. So I'm literally, like, doing all of this, getting my shoulder, my arm ready, and I'm literally like this. I don't look at all. One day I was so impulsive, and I just said, I'm getting a tattoo. Like, I found a place, and booked the appointment, and that was that. And she came with me, and I got it. I'll put a picture of where the tattoo is, but it's on right here on my right side, on my shoulder blade there. And yeah, so like I said prior about the piercing part, how the first time you get something initially, you don't know how it feels. So when she was doing it, like, of course, like, it hurt, but it wasn't so bad. But I'm very impatient, so of course, like, I felt like I was sitting in the seat for forever, well, laying down for forever. And boy, did I not know how lucky I was with that tattoo. That letters, like, those letters were so short, like, I wasn't really feeling the pain. My other tattoos, on the other hand, we're gonna get into that. That tattoo pain wasn't so bad, I guess. That one, my first tattoo, the pain wasn't so bad. Of course, that was my first time, so I'm like, oh, I'm dying. But maybe, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, though. I'm not gonna lie, because, like, I still can't handle pain. So the crazy thing is, I don't know why. I'm gonna just tell you guys this fact about me. All my tattoos, I got them either prior to going on a trip or during a trip. So, like I told y'all, I don't like odd numbers. So what does my dumbass do? Maybe 2 weeks after I got my first tattoo, I got another tattoo. Post a picture here. I got my tattoos on my left shoulder here, and it's in Arabic. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's in Arabic, and it says, "Be bold, brave, and beautiful." And let me tell you why I got the tattoo. Where I found the tattoo from. So Trinity J on YouTube says that at the end of her videos, and I love that saying so much, and I kind of tied it back into my nursing. I knew once I became a nurse, that day when I found out I was a nurse, when I passed my boards or whatever, I did pray to God, and I said, God, when I get a nursing job, please let me be bold on everything I do, and let me not be so nervous. Let me be brave, and not be so timid, because I'm very timid and shy. And I knew as a nurse, you gotta talk to your patients, and you gotta talk to family members, and do hard things, and, you know, things like that. And beautiful inside and out, you know, continue to be beautiful inside and out. So, I have a friend, one of my nursing friends. I had her translated for me in Arabic, because I really wanted different languages. I mean, not just English. And so, yeah, I got in Arabic, be bold, brave, and beautiful, and it's here. And this one hurt too. I would say like a 6 or 7, maybe a 7, because, like, it's kind of, there's some bone here. Yeah, it kind of did hurt. Just for the fact it was kind of close to my neck. Like, maybe because it's close to me. And another thing about me that people don't know, I am very ticklish. Especially my neck is my weak point. Oh my goodness, my neck is my weak point. So like I was probably having a lot of anxiety because she was like really close to my neck doing it, and then I'm ticklish, so it was a whole thing. Like you gotta stay still. So my eyes are closed because with all my tattoos, pretty much my eyes were closed. And I'm like, I squeeze my toes and my shoes when I'm getting them done to help like breathing in and breathing out. Like that kind of helped me. And I like do this with my fingers and stuff with the pain. So I was doing that and trying not to laugh or to like twitch because she's on my neck and it tickles. So yeah, I got those 2 tattoos before I went to Miami. Let me tell you, I love Miami so much. I've been there twice. I should probably make a story time about our first time I went to Miami. I don't know. I don't want to be shady or come off as shady, so maybe I won't. But anyway, that was a whole ordeal. I got 2 tattoos before my first trip to Miami. The 3rd tattoo was a tattoo on my spine. I'll put a picture here. And wow, that might be one of the most painful tattoos I ever got. Okay, it's in Chinese, first of all, and it says her real and beauty makes her rare. And I found that a quote like that online, and the quote was kind of her real makes her rare, and I really liked that, and I was gonna keep it at that, but I wanted to incorporate beauty because like I'm real and I'm beautiful, so we're gonna incorporate that somehow. And so my friend, she's really big into like Asian culture and stuff, and I had asked her if she could please help me get it translated into Chinese. I really wanted it Chinese symbols. I didn't want Japanese, anything else Chinese. And she actually had a friend that was in China who's able to, they were not able to word for word, because like symbols, okay, that's like a statement. My tattoo, her real beauty makes her rare, that's a whole statement. And like Chinese symbols don't really, basically it does not really translate so much into that statement, but what they had told me was it means what my statement says. But yeah, I really wanted a spine tattoo. I've been looking at it, going back and forth. That one in Arabic, Chinese, because I saw people's on Pinterest and stuff, their tattoos in Arabic down their spine is so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm like, dang, I already got something in Arabic and I want different languages on me. So I said, well, let's do Chinese. And I thought I was going to pass out. I really thought I was going to pass out during this tattoo. I don't know if my tattoo artist is heavy-handed or what. Or it's just the fact that to make the symbols deep, you got to keep like shading. I never got a tattoo. I only got 2 tattoos at the time, right? None of them had real shading, right? It's just letters. Like letters here too, pretty much. This is my first tattoo with shading. And my God. Whoo. Whoo. The bottom part, it wasn't so bad. It's when she got to the top, closer to my neck. Oh my God. And that tattoo took forever, like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours. Took forever. And I was in there alone. I didn't tell no one I was getting that tattoo. Just my impulsiveness again kicked in. Got up, got my little car, skirt, went to her. Got that tattoo. Yeah, very painful. Very painful. Yeah, that was like a pain of a 9 to a 10. Very painful. And I'm not the type, like, I know some people, they like do breaks in their tattoos. I didn't do that. I'd rather just get this shit done and be done. Like, it was so painful. Ain't no way I was going to have her stop. And she didn't even offer. Matter of fact, I don't think she offered, so I wasn't going to talk either. But I was dying inside. That shit hurt. Oh my God. Yeah. It's beautiful though. Very beautiful tattoo. One of my favorites, actually. When I got this one was my favorite, then I got that one, then that one became my favorite, and now we're going to talk about my 4th and 5th tattoo. So when we was in Miami, my best friend wanted to get a tattoo, and she wanted to get a tattoo. I was not planning on getting no tattoos, okay? I was not thinking about that. My money was not set aside for that. But what happened? She started looking at pictures on Pinterest. What do? Start looking at pictures on Pinterest of like what I would want, because they was doing a deal. Like if you get 2 tattoos, you get piercing or something. I didn't want a piercing at all. I don't want to get my belly pierced. Never thought that would be cute on me, so to speak. She was getting her belly pierced. Like, damn, so the deal is 2 tattoos. And you already know me, I'm with even numbers, so I mean, sure. Now I gotta look for 2 tattoos, so what do? I found a picture of 2 tattoos. So I had a picture in my phone that I found on Instagram of like the outline of Africa that I wanted so bad. So I knew I wanted that tattoo on my shoulder, and I'll post a picture here of my tattoo. It's an outline of Africa. And I end up getting Madagascar also, which I mean, sometimes I wish I didn't get it. Sometimes it's like, yeah, whatever. It's there. It's there. It's part of Africa, so I got it. So Madagascar is there too. So I got that tattoo, and I got my 5th tattoo, which is on my wrist. I'll post a picture too. And the one on my wrist was my favorite tattoo until I tell you guys what had happened. But yeah, so we went to a tattoo shop. And I've only been to my tattoo artist who have done my other 3 tattoos. I never switched up on her. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't switch up on your tattoo artist, okay? Unless you really find someone real better. Cause listen, we went, and I went first, which is crazy. I think I'm very like hesitant and stuff. I think I went first just to get it over with. And I think the guy said my tattoo was smaller, so I think that's why I kind of went first. This guy really had me traumatized. Like, my tattoo artist back home, she hasn't had me traumatized, but this guy, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but maybe it's because he did this tattoo first. And maybe because like it's on your wrist, and my wrist is so little. That's why it really traumatized me. But I really felt like he had a knife, and he was scraping my skin with the knife to carve out this tattoo. And my eyes were closed. I was not looking, but this was the most painful tattoo. This little ass tattoo here was the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten. And I didn't explain what this was. This is just a world map tattoo. I'm sorry I didn't explain this one. And I got this tattoo because I love to travel now. Like, that is my jam. And it has a little plane on it too. There's a world map. It has a little plane. And I wanted to add a compass, but he said my wrist is too small. But I'm going to still find a way to get a compass on my wrist because I want it there, okay? If I'm paying you, do what I'm, like, told you to do. If it's for safety reasons and stuff, of course, I'm not trying to get myself injured. Of course, I'm going to listen to him. But it's like, I got the money. I'm paying you. So, like, I mean... Anyway, so he couldn't do that, so I got this tattoo, and I still do love it. But parts of it did chip from, like, I don't know. So, like, I want to get this redone. This was my favorite tattoo. Now it's not, because it's not, like, precise and neat anymore. So, but this was the most painful tattoo in the world. Then when he did this one, I wanted to back out and not get this one. I did not want to get this one. I was in so much pain. I was traumatized. But I think I had already paid or something, so I had to get this one. And this one hurt too. This one has shading. Oh my god, I feel like he was literally taking a knife and just like carving a fucking pumpkin. Like, my skin was the pumpkin to do the tattoo. Ugh. Never again. That was the worst pain ever. It has me hesitant to it really has me hesitant to get this one touched up. I'm just like terrified. That's what it's been holding me back, because I'm like terrified. So yes, I got those 2 tattoos in Miami, all because of my best friend, because she went to a tattoo, and I'm impulsive, so I made it work. I made my bank account work to get these tattoos, and I got them. And yeah, I just, gosh, pain wise 10, 8 probably. So yeah, those are my tattoos. I do plan on getting more tattoos in the future. Like I said, when my stomach's on flat, I'm gonna get my poem tattooed on me. And I only told myself I want to get 6 tattoos, and that's it. Like, that's it. I'm done with tattoos for the rest of my life. But then I keep seeing beautiful tattoos, inspirations on Pinterest and stuff, and like, I don't want to be that person that's all tatted up. Like, I don't want that look for myself. I'm not saying it's not beautiful or nothing, but I just don't want that for myself. But I keep getting inspired. Now I want a leg tattoo. Now I want a neck tattoo. Now I want something in Spanish. I want something in French. Lord. So pray for me, y'all, that this will pass, that I'm gonna just stay with my 6, because if I go to 7, then you know I'm going to get 8, because I don't like these odd numbers. Like, this whole ordeal with odd numbers is really messing with me. So right now I'm at 5, but for sure I'm gonna get 6 when my stomach's on flat. So yeah, those are my tattoos. I already told you I'm gonna get more. I'm not getting any more piercings because I don't need that in my life. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this beautiful face. Thanks for watching. Remember, with determination, the mind can go far, and being beautiful inside and out is an added bonus. Keep being beautifully determined. Piercings video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Cue music. Where is this poem though, for real? This is wasting my camera time. My camera battery time. Sorry y'all, I'm looking for this poem. Is this it? No, what is this? This is not it. Dang, where the poem at? See y'all.